Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Today we are going to decorate in my work planner the content section for the week of August 4th. And we are using Kelva Plan's Neon Florals. I'm so excited to use this book. I bought it in her spring release and I specifically bought it for the summer and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. So this is the first time that I am using this book. It has this really bright pop of color. That's where the term neon comes from. And I love that it's on black paper. It's just really pretty. I'm saving most of these stickers to the fall actually because I think the black background will be great for the fall actually, even though the florals are very bright. Sometimes you just need some brightness in the fall. You know what I mean? So, and these stickers kind of say spring or fall to me. And these really say fall to me. So I'm just kind of holding this book. But there's one set. I love this really unique colors in this like purple blue set. So I am going to use that set for this week with these boxes. So that is going to be the book that I'm using for my work planner. Now, if you are new to my channel, on my work planner, what I tend to do is I use a vertical for my work, for my like content planning. And this is a Kelva Plan vertical. I use the sections in very specific ways. The top section is used to record everything that I need to film and edit, and also any major to-dos that I have coming up, along with the sidebar. The second section I use specifically for things that I'm posting. And then the third section is for marketing, product marketing. So that's how I use this. And I try to keep it as functional as possible. So let's get into it. I am going to use these big stickers right away at the bottom because right now I'm not doing a ton of product marketing. It's going to change in August, but right now I'm still, the first week is my first week back from vacation, so I'm not going to be doing anything like that this first week. These big stickers, I always crease them though, which is kind of unfortunate, but I just use my tweezers and kind of rub the creases out. And that usually works pretty good. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Right, so I was saying, so at least for this week in August, I'm probably not going to do much down here. So I might as well take the opportunity, use the big stickers, and because I don't usually have the opportunity to use such large stickers because I use every section of my planner. So no creases that time. Look at me. Okay, I do need to cut this though. So I'm just going to trim this right here and then pull that out. I don't know if I'll get a chance. Sometimes it's hard to reuse those that have two straight edges if they're not the perfect width. So you know how that goes. All right, so that looks good. It's already looking beautiful. This is such a beautiful, beautiful layout. I mean, beautiful set of stickers. So like I said, the first part of the vertical I use for filming and editing, and then the middle row I use for posting. So I'm going to actually do my boxes for posting first because I know what days I post. Those days never really change. I post on Sundays, I post on Thursdays. So I shouldn't say never. They may change. Sometimes I add an extra day. But I don't anticipate doing that for this week. And I post on Tuesdays and I post on Mondays. Very front of the week heavy. So we'll see if it stays that way next quarter. I don't know. But I am going to do 2 stickers. I mean 2 bullet points just because I don't like the look of having one. I don't have 2 things to post each day, but hey, you never know. So just for balance, I'm going to do 2 stickers. And like I said, you never know what you may have to use. There we go. That looks much better to me. That one bullet point was just standing out oddly. Okay, so then I like to have a nice sized box. The beginning of the week, because I really don't film the beginning of the week. So I use these boxes to help me plan my priority to-dos, to kind of help me prepare for the upcoming week. Right? And then on Thursdays, I'm going to go ahead and put a checklist here, because on Thursdays I do content planning. So I basically say, what am I going to film the weekend? And that's where those lists come from, my actual filming list. And so Saturday is a big filming day. So I am going to use another checklist on Saturday, because that's when I film the majority of my content. Sometimes I film things on Sunday if needed. So I'm going to put a box here. This is like a just in case box. And then I'm going to put this big blue box for my sidebar box. And okay, like I said before, I was just pulling boxes out of this book. Now notice when you look in here, the boxes look like they have a black border. They don't, as you can see on the page. They're just kind of black to go with the theme of the book, but the boxes themselves don't have black borders. Some of the florals in here do, but the boxes don't. Okay, so this looks really good actually. Sometimes on Friday, I do like to try and film on Friday, but I just haven't been able to make that work. So I'm going to put a box there just in case I can do something on Friday. I don't think I will be able to. I've tried, you know, all of quarter 2 and 3, and it just hasn't worked out for me to be filming on Friday. So I don't know what to say about that. Okay, the next thing I want to do is find a quote. This book does not have quotes, so I'm going to find a black quote out of my Kelva Plan rainbow quotes, if I can find that. Something that fits in this space, and hopefully something that is kind of focused on goals or work or something like that. Oh, I like this one. I might be wrong, but I doubt it. I can't people today. That's probably going to be true this week. Progress, not perfection. The best way out is always through. I think I'm going to do that one, because I feel like the best way out is always through. I feel like this is going to be a super crazy week, because I'm coming back from like an extended vacation this week. And I think at work, it's just, you know how people are at work. They act like the world is going to end if you're not there. And so, you know, people bombard you like the day you're back. It's just ridiculous to me. But I feel like I'm going to need that quote for that week. So this looks really good. What I am going to do now is come in and put some of my functional labels, maybe a few grid lines, and then a few more decorative florals, and that'll be it. So I keep my functional labels in the back of my work planner. I make these on Canva, print them on my home printer, and then cut them with my Cricut Joy Extra. So I'm just going to take filming. I primarily film, like I said, on Saturdays, so I'm only going to put filming on Saturday. I hope that's all I need to do. Posting. Can't believe I already need to make more posting stickers. Looks like I made too many filming stickers and not enough posting stickers. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to make a sheet of all posting stickers. Okay. That looks good. Now we're going to take my Check It Off and just do a couple of areas where I have some grid lines here. I think I've said before, I am a super functional person. And so in planning, life, everything. So checklists are like, you know, checklists are my favorite thing. And I do a lot of checklists. So as many checklists as I can have in my planner, the better I feel. So that looks good. I like that. I am going to come in and take a few more of these florals and probably just kind of cut them in half and put them throughout. The areas here. Some I'll cut and some I won't. Like that one didn't really need to be cut. But I do want to find one that I maybe cut in half. I think this one may work. So I can put it here. Yeah, I love that right here. Right? By cutting it in half, it allows me to still use that box for writing if I need to. It also extends the use of my sticker, which I find to be very important. And now I can put something up here at the top. I always do like to have like a top sticker. It's just my thing. I like that. Let me trim that. And I think I can find some place for this one too. So one sticker is going to be used in 3 different places. That's what I'm talking about. You know, these stickers are not cheap. They're kind of expensive. So make them stretch where you can. I think I'm going to put this one right here. Right? Just make them stretch where you can. This looks amazing. I will use this scrap from when I did the border. This one is kind of oddly shaped, so I can't use it in a lot of different places, but I am going to use just the very tip of it right here. Like I said, when they're oddly shaped like that, when you cut it, it's hard to find a place to use it, but I did use that tip, so that looks good. Okay, I really like this. This is my work planner content planning edition for the week of August 4th. Now, what I usually do is I come in here the week before or the day before the week starts. So after this video, I will go ahead and fill this out for the whole week. And then be ready to follow the plan so I can get everything filmed and posted. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love these stickers from Caliber Plan. I'm glad I chose to use them toward the end of the summer. And I hope you guys have a nice week planning.